Ladies and gentlemen, this is by far one of the most fun games I've had in Rush in Battlefield 3 in a very long time. As you can see, it has been just a little while. I posted a video earlier today, but it's been a little more than a little while since I've posted a full-length video, and that is because I was having some computer issues, but that is more than taken care of, and I'll explain that in a future video. For right now, I just want you to take this in, just soak it all in, all of this destruction that's going on right here. And I found that if you guys rush this portion of the map, and I know this game's 3 years old or 2 years old, and we already know about rushing this, but it doesn't seem like people rush this map. So I took it upon myself to rush in and take out most of the team right there and secure the ability for my team to sneak around to the left and get the first MCOM kill. And it's just something about Battlefield 3 that just, you know, leads me right into what I want to talk to you guys about right now, and that is my expectations of Battlefield 4. You know, I'm not one of those guys that stuck around with Battlefield 3 when it was in its, you know, in its infancy. I left and went to another game, came back, went to a different game, came back, you know, and I've always been drawn back to Battlefield 3. But I want to tell you guys right now that if you have the want or need to do Battlefield 3 on the PC, an i5 2500K is not going to cut it if you want to stream and do recordings directly from the PC that's going to be playing Battlefield 3. If you have a 2 PC setup where your capture card and your live streaming programs are all on, and you play from one computer that has an i5 and then you go over to that other computer that has another i5 or whatever you choose to put in there, that right there is a suitable option. But you really need an i7 to play this game and to, you know, boost up that extra megahertz to get to the point where you can play this game smoothly and record at, you know, 1080p or 720p and live stream if you'd like to. And that was really my problem. My computer was, I don't know, it wasn't overheating because my scores were pretty good on the CPU-Z and the hardware monitor. It was just something about the i5 2500K that was just not cutting it for me being able to play and stream all at the same time. So I got that taken care of, guys, but moving right along. Expectations of Battlefield 4. I really expect to see a perfected Battlefield 3. When I play Battlefield 3, there's only, you know, a handful of things that when I die from, I'm like, you know, I think they could have done that a little differently. But they have literally polished this game to, you know, the T. My only complaint about this game is the close quarters, and that is basically because I don't like playing 64v64 in a close quarters map, because it's just, you know, it's absolutely terrible to me. And, you know, I think that if they got the map design a little bit better, instead of taking maps that were designed for 64 players and cutting them down into small maps and then still putting 64 players on them, if they do something different than that, like the team that designed the Medal of Honor Warfighter maps, maybe they could move over and do the you know, Battlefield Close Quarters. If that was even its offshoot of a game, you know, Battlefield 4 Close Quarters, instead of it being a DLC, maybe we could get its own like Bad Company 2 type side project. That would be awesome. But another thing that I'm really looking forward to is some more sniper rifles. Obviously, I am an avid sniper in any game that I play, and moving over to the PC was probably the most challenging thing to do, was relearn to snipe in any video game on the PC. It is way different than any type of controller. I've heard that the controller is better to fly the airplanes in this game, but I think it'll be more beneficial if I learn to fly the vehicles in Battlefield 3 and 4 with the keyboard and mouse, because I'm not going to be plugging in a keyboard every time, or plugging in a controller every time I want to fly a vehicle in here. So I expect that they improve a little bit on the overall look of the game, even though that this game is polished, there is some, you know, broken pixels here and there. There's some wicked glitches that you guys saw when this game first came out, where people were like turtling, and by turtling I mean like their heads were like zooming way out and things like that. That's something that they can improve on for the launch of Battlefield 4, although I know that we've seen a lot of the Battlefield 4 already on the souped up computers at like PAX and those things like that. So we're really just getting a very polished, you know, Battlefield 3, and that's okay. You know, we do not need some major change in Battlefield for it to be worth playing. I know I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to have the premium edition. I'm going to be, you know, taking out skyscrapers and hating the team that does take off the skyscraper when I'm in it. You know, I look forward to all that things. The Levolution is a huge addition to this game that's going to be such a beneficial thing. You know, I'm so glad that they have left kill streaks out of Battlefield 3 for as long as as long as they have. You know, be the kill streak yourself. You are your own kill streak. You know, you don't need a reward for, you know, mowing down a whole bunch of guys. You know, Medal of Honor Warfighter tried to put it in there with score streaks, and that was really cool. But then again, that promoted, you know, ridiculous camping that is not needed. So, you know, if you want your own, kill streak or score streak, learn to fly a helicopter amazingly, and then sit up in a helicopter and, you know, go 72 kills with one death. I've seen that before in the lobby, and it's really insane to see how good the guys play in this game as far as vehicles go. So another thing that I would really like to see, not really an improvement on, but just an addition of, is game-winning kills. I know that's copying from another thing, but who cares? And a little bit better, you know, when you get killed, I'd like to be able to hit a button and see everything that they're using, and not have it on my screen. That way, you know, if I want to use a cinematic type thing where I show him killing me when we don't have the battle recorder, I can do that without his information being shown up at the top. Maybe that's a setting that can be set in Battlefield 3 now, and I'm just a noob to it. You know, I did, like I said, guys, I didn't stick with this, although I wish I would have. And, you know, the game's going to be coming to an end here in just a minute, and I really want you guys to check out this this last little hoorah I do here. I felt that this was pretty freaking awesome here. I armed the objective, you know, control the area, take out the guys that are surrounding the area, pick up, do a kit switch, you know, take out a couple guys with a sniper rifle, and then, you know, I'm taken out before I get to the chance to, you know, take out the other two guys, but I destroy the MCOM and we win it just like this. And, you know, it couldn't have been better. You know, I started this game off with a really strong opener, and I ended this game off with a really strong finish. And I'm just, you know, this was by far one of the most fun Rush games that I've played in a while. So, if you guys could leave some comments down below, it'd be greatly appreciated. This has been Dez. I am out. Take it easy. Bye.